Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. It's just us this week. Jaja gets a shout out of shame because he's not here.
Yeah. He must be chasing down them parlays. Sports betting.
Oh, yes, that is still going on. Yes. What have you been up to this week, James? How's your week been? Full of nerdy things, I hope.
Yeah, I had a great week. I took some time off finally.
Oh, good.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I caught the Final Fantasy flu, so I just been home playing Final Fantasy.
Really?
Yep, that's my leading nerdy thing. Wait, where did my list go? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So I've been playing Final Fantasy. So prior to this week, when I was stalling on my pod homework, I was on chapter 3. I'm in chapter 7 now. So
oh my God, so much progress. Wait, we need a sound effect in here, like a fireworks. Congrats, something happy.
Some DJ Clue bombs.
Wow, you played a lot then. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been grinding. Yeah, I've been grinding.
Okay, wait, so tell me, have you been
total play time? I think I'm up to like 20 something hours now though.
Okay, so you've been skipping a lot of side stuff then, it sounds like.
Oh, a whole lot. Yeah, whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
no, I have been playing. So I forget which, maybe chapter 4. When you're on the boat, when you're on the boat and you're playing that Queen's Blood tournament, for the longest time I was trying to beat Chadley. I was playing them probably like an hour and a half, and I was like, you know what? I can't beat this guy. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the L.
So you like Queen's Blood. I've avoided every single Queen's Blood thing.
Yeah, well, it was one of the story missions. Or
no, you don't have to. No, you don't have to play in the tournament.
Nope. Oh man, I wasted so much time then. But then yeah, shortly after losing to Chadley for hours, then you had to face Red 13 next. And I was trying to win against him. It just wasn't happening. So I went ahead and called it quits. Took my L's. They sent me to the Shadow Realm. So I take my L on that. I'm not a good Queen's Blood player.
I don't understand the point. I don't understand the game. I still don't get it.
I get it. I swear they got just the best cards in the game. I can't even find those cards. I was looking up like, where do I get these cards? Yeah, they're not even available yet. So
you could forfeit the tournament like right in the beginning, and then the story will continue.
Yeah, I noticed like once you forfeit, it was like, oh, you still can continue, no problem. But then in one of the other mini game things, like you had to win. I think it was in Costa del Sol. You had to win I forgot what it was even called, but you were someone's partner.
Okay, so because you're on chapter 7,
yeah,
so you played through
Costa del Sol.
No. I love Costa del Sol. That was a good chapter.
Yeah, it was fun. I was getting my romance on, fighting with a beach umbrella. But yeah, the mini games are killing it. I thought people were exaggerating. The actual story missions are mini games. I did not. The first one, when I had to do like a dolphin riding thing,
yeah,
I was like, is there no way I can do anything else? Because I lost the first time because my dolphin wasn't going fast enough. But yeah, no, the mini games are crazy. You real deal have to do mini games. I thought it was just like side stuff, like the rounding up the Moogles or any of that other stuff.
So annoying that thing is.
Its actual story missions are mini games.
The chocobo wrangling, hate those two.
I'm gonna have to do that for the next regions I get to.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you're catching up now so that you realize like the mini games are truly horrible. Yeah,
no, they did not do their thing with this one.
No. I mean, but
overall, the fights are cool.
Yeah, overall the game is good, but they just need to like cut back. They need to cut back on that, and they need to not make all these mini games as like part of the story.
Yeah.
Just keep it on the side where we can choose to ignore it.
Exactly. I also spent a lot of time fighting the Phoenix summon. I only had 2 of the summon artifact things, so I only had it 2 levels weaker instead of the weakest version. So I was like, oh, I should be able to take it on. Oh, it whooped me. It was destroying me for a good while. But last night, I ended up beating it last night. Yeah, I locked in. Even on the second lowest difficulty, it was whooping me for the longest. And then it took me probably like 2 hours. But then once I finally started, I was in sweat mode. I was actually sweating. Once I was blocking like the appropriate attacks and stuff like that, then I was good. So I'm getting much better with countering. So that's pretty much the key to the game. If you don't counter stuff, you're gonna die. So
yeah, it's true. It is true.
Yeah, but I beat the Phoenix summon. I got the Phoenix summon. I beat the first boss in chapter 7. So it was
what region are you in right now? Because I forget now what's happening in chapter 7.
It's still not Junon, wherever Costa del Sol. So after
that region after it, yeah.
Yeah, I just fought some suit. Well, they didn't have suits on. I fought a Valkyrie that did like electricity or fire attacks. So
are you in the Gongaga region?
No, I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're not there yet. Okay.
I don't think so, at least. So I was in Costa del Sol. I left Costa del Sol on a chocobo that had on like a vacation outfit. And then it got to a certain point where it's like you can't take a chocobo pass here. And then you had to climb a mountain. So I'm climbing a mountain right now.
Okay.
And then split the party up. So Aerith was like, I'm tired. And then
oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I know where you are.
So yeah, I'm right there.
Okay. Nice. Okay. But what do you think of the story so far? Good.
I'm digging it so far. We got to go find Sephiroth. This guy, he's a menace. Everybody's looking for him.
Yeah.
The drill thing, when they made that deal, they're like, slight spoiler, if you guys aren't up to date in the story yet, or you been stalling a plan, but they made a deal. They were like, all right, we'll let you go. Just kill Sephiroth for us. I was like, oh snap! Now we really got to get him. So we got to get Sephiroth. Those robed guys are throwing me off too, because at first I didn't think anybody else saw them, but like everybody sees them. So
yeah,
it's just some dudes in robes that look like zombies, basically, walking around everywhere. They were on the beach too. Yeah, it was weird.
Cellular degradation from Mako infusion.
Mako poisoning. Yeah, I think that's what I had this week. So that's why I had to stay home from work. So I was able to play some Final Fantasy.
I'm so glad.
I'm about halfway done now, though.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you have actually made some real progress in the game. All right, now you're far enough in now, so I have to ask. So like there is kind of like a dating sim in this game, kind of. Well, there was in the original too. So who are you more favoring right now, Aerith or Tifa?
I think I have the higher bar with Aerith, but me personally, I'm trying to bag Tifa. So I don't know what I got to do, what choices I got to make, but I'm trying my best.
I think I was in the same boat as you. I feel like I switched. I feel like I changed my mind a couple times, though. We'll see. We'll see where you end up by. There's an important chapter in the game where like this all comes to fruition, depending on your choices.
They leave Aerith with you a lot, so like you're just with Aerith. So I feel like that your relationship with Aerith has deepened thing just comes up a lot because you're always with her.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on what you say to people. I feel like I was too nice to everybody in the interactions where you get to choose like, what to say to people. I'm like, I don't want to be mean because it's gonna affect like whatever. But like if you use a lot of synergy abilities with a person, it builds your relationship with them too. So
yeah, I did notice when I was using new synergy, it was like new synergy ability used, your relationship has strengthened or something like that.
Yeah.
Even with Barrett and Red 13 and Yuffie too.
Yeah.
So if you want to date the bros, I guess you can.
I only did synergy abilities with Tifa most of the time, but
I use everybody. I'll be trying to win the fights.
No, I don't use synergy abilities a lot though, and I feel like I've been getting by without using a lot of them.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting to use it sometimes because there's so many different abilities going on in the game.
There is between like materia and abilities and like all this other stuff. There's like
then those quick abilities that like you push R1 and then you can just tap real quick to push those. You can do those.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a whole lot. Summonings, yes, it's a lot going on in this game.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. I barely use summons in this game actually. Now that you say that, I forgot how many of the summons I got from the shrine things. I think I got 2 of them. I think I got the Phoenix and I got some other one. As the further you go, the way like they get progressively harder when you try to fight them to beat them, even on lowest levels.
So I should have been getting them earlier then.
Yeah, some of them like they don't let you use items. So I'm just like, get out of here. So I'm just like, okay, well.
Yeah, Phoenix could not use items. I was just getting work. No healing. I was done. I was through.
But yeah, I'm so glad that you are far. So that means you'll be done with the game soon. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I'm not about to take more time off work like that. I mean, I'll still take time.
I mean, you can still play it.
Not as much time as I did,
Yeah.
I'll still be playing it though. Yeah,
it's not going to take you as long since you're skipping a lot of the stuff. So are you doing any of the world intel stuff? Well, you said you are, but like
some of them, if they're on my way, I'll get them. The map is like misleading, so it looks like it's huge, but stuff is actually closer than it seems. So the scale of the map is weird, but like I was like, man, this thing looks so far, and then I got there in a jiffy. I was on my chocobo. I just sprint for a little while. I actually passed it. I was like, oh man, it's not as far as I thought. So yeah, it's not tough to get to. It's just a lot to do. I'm not trying to wrangle up no moguls though. No moogles.
No, oh my god, that's it's so annoying. It's so annoying. You know, later in the game. So I did the first few, but later in the game they start to time you, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on those.
It's so stupid.
I'll look online and see what the benefit of it is. Well, they do give you good stuff at the mobile shops, well,
I guess.
But yeah, I'm gonna pass. But yeah, I've been doing some of the world intel just because I want some of the material that Chad Lee offers. So like, let me at least get enough to get the ones that I want out of there. And then I'll do enough for those.
Yeah. What about the baby chocobos at the chocobo stops? Aren't they so cute?
Oh yeah. Every time I see one of those, I stop what I'm doing, follow them, open up the new, stop.
Yeah. I have to pet them every time I go to a stop. Every time I go to a stop, I pet them. Yeah, you can. You can pet them. It's so cute. I'm about to start
pulling up on them guys.
So every time I stop at a stop, I pet them. Every time I like rest at a stop, then I have to pet them before I leave. They're so cute. But yeah, I'm finally, James. Finally, it only took a little while, but it's.
I've been busy, but yeah, I'm a little less busy now. So
pick up the controller after this, since you already went to the gym this morning.
Yep, hit the gym, hit the grocery store. I got nothing else to do. I might go get some lunch somewhere or something like that, but I'm on Final Fantasy the rest of the day.
Yes, pick it up once you get back home. Meanwhile, I have to go to work after this, so that's fun.
Sheesh, on a Sunday.
I know. We have a big thing. We have a big event tomorrow, so. Okay, what else have you been doing besides Final Fantasy? Anything else?
Not really. I watch my weekly shows, so Kaiju number 8, Windbreaker, and Go-Go Loser Ranger. Go-Go Loser Ranger is actually picking up a lot, so I highly recommend that.
Okay.
It's still like kind of silly, but there's some serious stuff going on now. The storyline is picking up, so definitely recommend that one. Kaiju number 8, I definitely recommend that as well.
Okay.
So yeah, if you get a chance, they just started. I think they're like 3 and 4 episodes in. So yeah, and Kaiju number 8 is dubbed like weekly, so it's at the same episode number as the sub. So
nice.
That's the benefit of that. So I don't have to watch that one subbed.
Let me add that one to my watch list before I forget, because I saw that when I was on Crunchyroll the other day. Did you watch X-Men?
Oh, I watched X-Men. It's this show called Angel Cop. Came out in like the 80s. I seen it on this old school anime list.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 6 episodes. I got to 4 and I dropped it. It just was kind of boring. I don't think old school anime is for me. Especially after like having seen some of the newer animes where like the story and just animation style and stuff like that just is much better than what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old school charm does not do it for me. So if I haven't seen it before, I probably will not be picking it up.
Will not watch it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, on old school animes. Yeah, and then I picked up a Spider-Man comic. So number 19, Miles Morales.
Nice.
If you're watching on YouTube,
Which
I'm almost caught up in this actually. I think I'm like 3 issues behind. So I'll be caught up in that story. The gang war is still going on where I am, but it looks like they're past the gang war in the most updated issue. So yeah,
nice.
Once I finish the gang war, then we'll see what's really going on with Spider-Man. And he's getting new powers almost every single chapter. So
nice
issue,
nice.
whichever you call it, a weekly iteration or a monthly iteration of a comic. He's getting new powers all the time.
Nice. All right, you've been doing a lot. Did you watch Knuckles? Knuckles is streaming now.
I did not.
Okay.
Wait, what's that streaming on? Hulu?
No, Paramount Plus, which is why I was gonna watch it actually, but then I was like, nope, I don't have a Paramount Plus account, so I guess I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. I'll double check, but if I do, I'll watch it.
But I think all the episodes are out, so you can just get a free trial and just watch it and cancel it.
Oh yeah, consider it done.
All right. So what did I do? I watched X-Men 97. I watched Windbreaker. So we'll talk about both of those later. I'm actually catching up. I'm starting to catch up on my anime backlog. So I'm watching Demon Slayer. I'm watching Demon Slayer right now. And it's been a while. I'm very behind on Demon Slayer. I think I only watched up to the middle of season 2, and then I just fell off. So
okay. You got a lot to watch.
I started it over because it's been a while since I've seen it. So just to like reacquaint myself with the whole thing. So I'm almost done with season 1 now. So I'm just powering through. I forgot how annoying some of these characters are in the beginning. Zenitsu. I'm like, every time he's on screen, I'm just like skip. I forgot. But yeah, I'm enjoying it because I forgot how much I like that show. So catching up on that. What else? I was gonna watch Knuckles, but then I passed on that because again, I don't have Paramount Plus. So I was like, whatever. I played Final Fantasy 7 last week, with the intention of finishing the game. Unfortunately for me, that did not happen. And I have not touched it since. And it's not because I didn't get to. I'm okay. I'm gonna try to talk about this as much as like without spoiling anything for you. But the end of the game is very hard. So Square Enix likes to do this thing, and it's not just Square Enix, other people do this too, but like Square Enix specifically, like in Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy games also, you get to like the last sequence, like the last part of the game, which is like a long series of boss fights that you can't do anything. Like once you start, that's it. You have to finish the game or you're starting over from the beginning of the sequence. So that's why I was fighting through all the fights, which are very annoying and stupid, but I got through most of them. And then I was struggling with the last fight for 3 hours. I was playing just the last fight, just the one single last fight for 3 hours. I was trying to beat it and I couldn't. So,
sheesh. Is that when you text me? You're like,
yes,
if I put it in rest mode?
Yes, because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I was like, I cannot play this fight again.
Oh yeah, that was a minute ago. You haven't touched it in a while.
Well, I didn't put it in rest mode. I just ended up rage turning off the PlayStation. So I'm gonna have to start it over. But yeah, so the last fight, it's just so hard. And it's not just me that thinks so, because like I had to I stopped and I watched a bunch of videos. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And like everyone is in the comments saying this fight is stupid. It's hard, and it is. So just a warning for you. But James, if you come up here and tell me that you beat it on the first try, I'm gonna be upset because it's not really. So yeah, and I was like getting close too, and that's the frustrating part. So I got so it's like the first couple times I played the fight, I like got the hang of like how to get the final boss down to like half health. And then I died. But then I started learning how to get them down to their last 20%. So like I would get them down to their last 20% every single time, and then I would die literally right at the end because of the way that the fight mechanics in that game in that fight are. And I'm not going to say anything more about it, but it's frustrating because I would get down to the last part every single time and I would die. So I'm like, I can't do this. I can't torture myself like this anymore. So I've put the game down and I have not touched it since, but I'm not going to give up on it like I did with Spider-Man. I am going to pick it up and finish it because I want to see the game through to the end. And I was very tempted. I'm just like, I'm just going to look up the end on YouTube. It's going to be fine. But no, I need to beat it. I can't not beat the game. So it was just very off-putting for me. It was very, very annoying. But I've never spent that long on the end of a game ever. So I was quite frustrated.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it. The summon fight was probably the hardest fight for me so far. The very first boss, I was getting back into the swing of Final Fantasy, so I was a little rusty. But yeah, I've been beating almost everybody.
Yeah.
I
had not in this game. I did not really struggle on any fights until the end. The end is the only time I was really struggling. Oh, yeah. Like I think the most I've died in a fight is once. Yeah, one time for like I don't even remember who it was, but like, yeah, I'm having so much trouble with this fight and I'm just annoyed.
Gotcha. I'll be there shortly.
It's not really it's not really a skills fight because it's skills, but then I'll just wait. I'll wait till you get there. You tell me if you were having trouble when you get there finally. No, it's not a minigame. No.
I'm so tired of pressing triangle when the circle hits the thing. Oh man. That parade, yeah. Man.
Oh, the Junon parade. I like that chapter though. It was fun. No.
It was cool. Had to round up some infantry members and put on a parade. Yeah. I think my team won. Yeah, my team did win. So I was glad about that.
Yeah, I like that chapter just because like there's a lot of like interestingly, like there's a lot of like visually, like the worlds that you go in, like that you go into in this game are like really nice and like visually appealing. So I just liked the Junon area, like above Junon and under Junon too. I think both of the areas were cool. So I like that chapter. And I really like Costa del Sol. And I really liked, there's some regions that are super annoying. I don't think you got to the most annoying region yet. That's coming up soon for you. So you have to tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm still, I think I'm, well, not Costa del Sol, but whatever the region that Costa del Sol is, that's where I still am. So I'm like any world intel points I'm getting are for when I meet Chadley in Costa del Sol. So
right.
I don't know exactly what that region is called.
The next region that you go to, the Gongaga region, is the dumbest region ever to navigate. So just brace yourself for that. But if you fly through the story, then you won't really experience it that much. So that's also fine. So
that's what I'm doing.
Yes, so you won't even have a problem with it. That's cool. But yeah, I have to pick the game back up eventually. It's not going to be this weekend or next weekend either, because next weekend is Villains Ball, which I will be in DC and not worrying about
Villains Ball.
So I'll attempt to finish the game after that. We'll see how it goes.
Gotcha.
And at that point, we might be at the same part. Who knows? I don't know.
If I keep my pace up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Keep that pace up. I mean, there's only 14 chapters. So you're on chapter 7. You're halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let me see what I got to do this week. I actually do have some stuff to do this week. So,
but
Villains Ball and
yes.
hanging out with you and Spivey.
Yes.
I won't be able to play as much as I was playing. So
that's true. Well, I mean, that's next weekend now. You could play an hour every day for the whole week, and you'll make some progress, I think.
I'll get to like 30 hours and still be about halfway done with the game. Based on how long to beat.
Yeah. But I am excited for Villains Ball. We are going. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, the piece of my outfit that was missing that had got lost in shipping, it came. So
nice.
Well, they sent me a new one.
Okay.
It got here so fast, I was like, oh snap.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, so my fit is ready. I got to get some accessories and stuff like that, but I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
What's the status of yours? Oh, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I have all my stuff. I have all of my stuff.
Nice.
I had to make a makeshift wig because like the wig that I got for the cosplay I did the last time, I threw it out the day after I wore it because it got really just like, you can only wear it once really. It looked so bad by the end of the night. But the same one that I had got before, it wasn't on Prime anymore. So I'm like, it's not going to get here in time. Like it was projected to get here like literally the Monday after. So I was like, ugh. Oh, so I had to like get another wig that looks similar. But it's fine. I think it's still going to be passable. So whatever.
Nice.
But I went through many trial and error with like different things, like a dress, like accessories. But I think I got it. Nailed it, I think. So we'll see.
Oh, you did a test run already?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Many trial and error. Many ordered things from Amazon that have gone back. A lot of money spent. So I took like 7
now
things.
You've nailed it down.
Yeah. I took like 7 things back to Amazon yesterday. So yeah. So it's all nailed down. I think it's pretty good. So exciting.
Nice. Stay tuned for Shannon's fit.
Yeah. Hopefully it looks good. We'll see. Did I do anything else this week? No, I didn't. But I feel like that's a lot for me. I feel like usually I don't have time, but I've been doing a lot of stuff this week. So yeah. I'm just trying to remember. No, yeah, that's it. And I've been reading still for all the people that are into fantasy stories. I've been reading on my reading journey this year. So maybe I'll meet my anime goal and my reading goal for this year. So we'll see.
Stay tuned. 50 anime.
Nah, I don't know why I said 50. That's really a lot. I don't know why I don't know why I said that. I think I am gonna count seasons instead of shows. I know we were going back and forth on that a lot. But it doesn't make sense to count full anime. That's too much, I think. So I have to keep track of where I am right now. I think I'm on 5 with the addition of no. I'll count it up later, but I'm getting there. I'm on my way. Anyway, let's get into some news. So the Tribeca Film Festival, which is held in Tribeca in New York City, for those that don't know. So this is the first time that they're featuring like a gaming section as part of the festival. So they're going to showcase some indie games, and there's going to be like an indie game award that they're going to give out at the festival. This is not an article that I linked here. Whoops. There it is. So yeah, there are, I think, 5 indie games that they're showcasing. So you'll be able to go and play the games at Tribeca Film Festival.
Nice.
Yeah. And those games are called Neva, which is a
2D platformer.
There you go. That's pretty much all the information that there is about it. Dark Web Streamer is a horror simulator. And it puts you in the shoes of a streamer on the dark web. That sounds disturbing. It says you'll explore the shady corners of the 90s internet and perform rituals, manage your stream, and encounter the unknown waiting around every webpage. That sounds interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd buy it, but I might check it out and see what it really is about.
Yeah, something you'd play a demo of at Tribeca Film Festival, but maybe not.
That's perfect place.
Yeah. And then there's another title called Arranger, which is like a puzzle RPG. Doesn't sound like my cup of tea at all. You all know how I feel about puzzle games. And then there's a skating game called Skate Story. That sounds like something for you, James.
Psychedelic skating game. Oh yeah, I played a skating game recently. I forgot what it was called though.
Oh, see, look at that. And then there is another one. It's a cartoon comedy platformer. Thank goodness you're here, is what it's called. And another game called Goodnight Universe. So you'll be able to, if you're in New York City, you'll be able to play these games if you get tickets to Tribeca. And they're also going to be doing a panel about the making of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I think I'm going to go to Tribeca Film Festival this year because I want to do these things. And it's being held right in the building that I work in. So I definitely want to go.
Very clutch.
Check that out. It is clutch for me, for sure. I still have to buy a ticket, but it's clutch for me. Actually, I just want to make sure that I'm going to be, that weekend sounds familiar. Like I'm going to be somewhere. So hopefully not. Let's
The
see.
travels are back, people.
No.
Oh, wait, aren't you going to DC this weekend?
Yes. Did that count as, that doesn't count as traveling. DC's like 3 hours away.
Oh.
So, I mean, traveling.
Quick weekend trip.
Yeah, quick weekend trip. Super cheap. Doesn't count. I'm not getting on a plane, so I don't count that as traveling. The bus ticket was $50. Gotcha. So easy to get there. Oh no, I should be here actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely try to go to Tribeca Film Festival, see how much these tickets
Tribeca,
cost.
here you come.
Yeah. Also in video game news, we talked about this a few episodes ago, actually. Zao Tales of, is it Kenzira? Kenzira, is that how you pronounce
Kenzira.
Kenzira, yes. So we talked about the trailer for this when it came out, and the game is out now, so it's available to play. James,
out now.
Have you played it?
And it only costs $20. I got it on Switch.
Oh, nice. Oh, right.
Yeah,
I think it's on Steam too, so I think I'm gonna get it on Steam.
Yeah, it's on everything.
Yeah. Did you play it?
So yeah, it's from a small Black developer. I actually have not played it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. The bros were playing. They said it's a pretty tough game.
Oh, good.
So maybe we'll see if they want to come on and talk about it. But
okay.
Yeah, I do plan to play it this week coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I already paid for it. But I've been hearing good things about it. And then of course you've been hearing some negatives about it. There's people that are hating because
of course
they say it's a woke game, quote unquote.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, even though it's from an African developer telling a story based in Africa. They say make your own stories, then you make your own stories, and they say this is woke. Why are you guys making this? So there's no pleasing that crowd of gamers. But for those of you who are interested in this, it's a somewhat of a platformer. So if you're into platformers, chill handheld type games, I would definitely get it. But you can play it on like console or PC too. So yeah, it's out everywhere. Yeah, I would definitely check it out.
First of all, I hate first of all the word woke. I just hate that word now because like people just use it for everything. People are starting to use it for everything related to Black people now, and I'm like, what is happening here? Anyway.
Yeah, we know what it's a substitute for. So they've been calling it woke and DEI trash. So
okay.
Yeah.
Gotta ignore those comments.
I'd say, yeah, let's all support this so it's a big success, just because I mean it is an original story from an African developer. So
and it's only $20, so definitely buy
only
it.
20.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know about these Tribeca Film Festival passes, guys. I was looking up the ticket prices. And I don't know about this. Anyway.
Oh, man. They taxing.
Well, because I don't really understand the price levels. First of all, the most expensive tier of ticket is Z Pass packages, $5,000 to $25,000.
25,000.
And then they have
put me in a movie.
They have a matinee pass, which includes all regular screenings. But like, so this just looks like film screenings, but like, does this include? Oh no, so yeah, the $100 pass does not allow access to weekend screenings or the games exhibition. So no, can't buy that. So then the next tier after that is Franklin Pass, which is $500. So never mind. I take it back. I retconned what I just said. I will not be going because that is crazy.
Well, it's time for a press badge.
That is absolutely insane. $100 to $500 is a big jump, honestly. Wow, that is. Take it back.
Well, it is cool that they're including video games now.
It is cool that they're including video games for those that can afford it.
Yeah.
So have fun.
We need to up the accessibility of this thing now.
Yeah. That is insane. That's quite crazy. Okay. So anyway, support small independent game developers and make sure that you put your $20 to good use and buy the game and try it out. Yeah. So I think that's all we have going on in video game news for this week. It's a slow news cycle for video games. I saw an article in passing that Xbox hardware is tanking in sales, but I didn't want to talk about that because Jaja's not here. So what's the point?
Oh yeah, he'll give us a scoop. Also the game Stellar Blade came out. So if anyone's
Stellar
interested
Blade
in that,
is out, and I want to play it, but I really need to finish not Kingdom Hearts. I really need to finish Final Fantasy first. We'll be doing that first, and then I will be playing Stellar Blade.
Gotcha. Just one fight left.
Well, no, now I have to start over. So I have several fights left. I have to start off. I have to start that whole end sequence over again. Oh my God. That was the most annoying end sequence that I've ever experienced in my life. I don't know why they do that to us. Like, really? You're gonna make me have to do 6 boss fights without saving? That's crazy.
Marathon fighting.
It's insane. And it's like, then you don't like, you have to like pray that you like equipped your characters with the right materia. Because then it's just like, oh, I'm fighting this elemental boss and I don't have the right materia. So I guess I'm just gonna struggle through this whole fight.
Gotta have some well-rounded party members.
It's true. It's true. But it's a lot of like forced parties in this last.
They switch up the parties.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Yep.
It's tough when they do that.
It is tough. It is tough when they do that. Hate that. Have you met? No, you haven't yet. Not yet. Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait.
I got Yuffie on deck.
You have Yuffie. That's it. Okay. I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Actually, when I turned it off, I was playing as Zack.
You okay? Okay. For like a brief.
Yeah. So I got just got my Buster Blade on me. Zack. I don't know nothing about Zack. He's not cool as Cloud. Definitely not cool as Sephiroth. Sephiroth might be the coolest person in Final Fantasy. Even though he's a villain. But.
Yes. Well, Sephiroth is one of my favorite video game villains in general. But yeah. I'm just gonna shut up though. I'm just gonna wait until you catch up because I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Let me get caught up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got some news. Moving on to TV movie news. We got some news about One Piece, the live action adaptation. We should be expecting season 2 in 2025, which is good.
Nice. And they plan to start filming it in June.
Yes, this is a lot faster than some other Netflix shows that are taking years. Stranger Things being one of them. Looking at you. But I guess the demand is high for season 2 of One Piece, so maybe that's why they're putting a move on it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully they keep the momentum of the first season, which was very good. There's a lot of characters that are going to come into play in season 2 that people have been wondering about, so I'm interested to see how they do this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Glad they're not going to leave us hanging. 2025 is right around the corner, guys. Let's just hope it's not December of 2025.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a new partnership announced, Marvel and Viz Media. So Viz Media, if you're unfamiliar, they do mostly manga. So
yes,
a lot of people were speculating, they're like, oh, Marvel's going to start dropping some manga, which DC low-key started dropping some anime. So people were like, oh, Marvel's answering with manga, but it looks like there's going to be having the comics on Viz apps and stuff like that. So
yeah. Oh wait, did Suicide Squad come on?
The anime?
Yeah.
No, it's not out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
When that comes out in June, I think.
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's get some for sure dates.
But yeah, they have
the Shonen Jump app will be having Marvel comics on there. So
yes. I think it comes out in June.
Let's see.
But yeah, DC is entering the anime type universe. First with like Batman Ninja that came out like a couple years ago, and then with Suicide Squad, Iseki. When is this coming out? Is there no date? Oh, July. I was close.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
In my comic store, they have a manga section, and then every time I go pick up a Spider-Man, I just look in the manga section to see what they got. Looking for some JoJo stuff, of course. But I've seen that there are different. So the Joker has his own, I want to say, manga, and then there's a Suicide Squad manga. So
nice.
They have quite a few titles of already like traditional American superheroes in the manga format. So
yeah, is that where DC is trying to be better than Marvel? Maybe.
It could be.
We'll
see what the Suicide Squad Isekai is looking like.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it looks good. Hopefully it actually is good. Just like this trailer that we got, the first official trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine dropped earlier this week. Comes out July 26th. The trailer looks really good. I like it because like we don't really know what the movie's about. Like you still can't really tell what the movie's about. So that's what a trailer should be, honestly. It should get you
They
excited
fixed
enough
the
without,
trailer format.
yeah, it should be enough to get you excited without giving away the entire plot of the movie. So good job on you, Ryan Reynolds, if you had any say in how this was cut. But yeah, it's vague enough. So I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Real cinema is coming back. Did you see? I think it was in New York. They had a Planet of the Apes promo where there were apes dressed riding around doing like a patrol around New York City.
Really? Wait, when?
Yeah, this was pretty recently. I seen videos popping up. Like it was people dressed in like their full Planet of the Apes fit.
I'm never around when this stuff happens. I'm never around.
Yeah. It was all promotion for the movie. And also recently there was, I forgot what movie it was, but there was like robotic type of people. They were like placed at football games and they were in a crowd, but they like you could tell that they're like cyborgs, but people were taking pictures and they're like,
oh,
like it was like people were promoting it because
yeah,
something so out of place was in such a normal place, if that makes any sense. So
yes. Oh wait, okay. So I'm seeing a video now. Oh my God, and they were right near. Well, they were on the other side of right, but I work on this. I'm watching a video of them walking on like the pier. I work like along this pier.
Yeah, I think that's the video I've seen. Yeah, they were by a pier, but they were just walking around. But then, like, of course, if people see that and then they're like, wondering what's going on, like they're gonna post it online, and then that's so much promo right there.
It is.
We need that kind of promotions back.
We do.
Yeah,
I totally
real cinema.
It would have been cool to see this, but yeah, I guess I'm just not out in the streets as much as I should be. But yeah, so we're looking forward very much to Deadpool. We have to do like some kind of special recording schedule the week that movie comes out because it comes out on the 26th. I'm leaving on the 28th to go on family vacation. So let's all hope that we see it on opening day and then record early, like record on a Friday so that we can talk about it. So that's a Thursday, right? Is that is that Friday?
Friday, but they have Thursday night showings.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it on Thursday. I wonder when tickets are gonna
go ahead and buy your tickets now.
Are they on sale? No, they're not on sale yet. They usually don't go on sale till a month before.
Gotcha. Well, the day of, once they release,
yeah,
I'm getting mine.
Yeah.
Wait, I might be somewhere. Is that DreamCon weekend?
Oh shoot. Oh, it is.
It is.
Because I said I can go to DreamCon because I was going to be on vacation. So I think that is DreamCon weekend.
I mean, I can watch it in Texas. That's no problem.
Are you going to be in Texas already? On the 26th?
Thursday? I mean, I can probably will be.
Okay.
Probably will be.
We'll see. We have some time before that happens, but I'm looking forward to.
Then I can just record from there.
This is going to be the movie event of the year.
Movie of the summer. Oh yeah, of the year.
Of the summer and the year for sure. It's definitely going to be the pickup that Marvel needs, and hopefully they can just keep the momentum after that. But who knows, really?
Yeah.
This is like a one-off specialty kind of thing. We'll see how they follow it up after. And I'm glad that Wolverine is an actual part of this story. And Hugh Jackman looks great after all the years playing Wolverine. He's 55 years old, still killing it as Wolverine. So good for you, Hugh Jackman.
Yep. Another good thing about this movie, they say you don't got to do any Marvel homework to watch it. You can just watch the movie and enjoy.
Thank goodness. Yeah, because
that's what we need more of too. Because Marvel was getting a very, very convoluted. It was like you can't just watch a standalone movie. You got to know everything else that's going on. And I think that's why they started dropping off in viewership, because people weren't doing their Marvel homework and keeping up with everything else that was going on. So like, oh man, I'm not gonna know what this movie's about because I didn't watch this show and then read this comic and then also this Netflix show that aired 10 years ago but is now part of the MCU.
I guess we should be lucky that X-Men has not really been incorporated into the MCU in any real way up until now. But yeah. I wonder what cameos we're gonna get from other X-Men. There was a lot of like Easter eggs in here. Like I saw the large Ant-Man helmet. I don't know if you caught that in this trailer. So I'm like, what is going on? It looks like they're gonna be doing some timeline multiverse traveling because they were jumping through a portal at the end of the trailer. So
brother.
I mean, that's the only way that this is gonna work really with the X-Men. So I guess we'll see. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm very excited. For sure.
Same. And because I don't know too much of what it's about, I'm even more excited.
And I hope this is a healthy 2.5 hour movie. It can't be anything less than that. So I'm looking forward to when they release the runtime of the movie. We'll see.
Yep. we'll finally get some X-Men, because X-Men 97 has been holding us off right now.
Yes, this week's episode was very good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're not going to see? So in the last episode, Professor X said he was going back to Earth. I feel like we're not going to see him until the season finale. What do you think?
I feel like that's the case.
Yeah. Because I would think that like he would be in this episode, like, oh, I'm going back to Earth. So he pop up in the next episode, but he didn't pop up yet.
Still hasn't.
Nope. But we got a lot of we got a lot of MCU crossover cameos in this episode. General Ross we saw. He made a reference to the Hulk. Captain America was in this episode. It was great.
He pulled up. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah. Rogue is spiraling down a dark path. So Gambit, is he really dead? I guess he is. It seems like it. Because it's always a question about like whether these people are really dead. But I think Gambit is actually
they had a full-on funeral. I think, my guy might be out of there, unfortunately.
Yeah. But again, I don't know. Professor Xavier had a death certificate in the first episode, and here he is alive.
It could be.
So,
could be faking it.
Magneto is alive though. Don't know how he survived that, but here he is. I don't.
And they shed some light on mutant human relations. So when the guy finally, it was, I don't know what to relate it to, but he was basically coming out to his family like, hey, I'm a mutant. And she was like, we already knew. But then they were like, well, keep it a secret, because it's not going to look good on the family.
I was like,
they own some business or something.
Right. I was like, dang, he didn't even have to tell her. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to either, but that's what happens. I felt bad for him.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, but I've always been this storyline. I'm really enjoying. So I'm looking forward to the last. We have like 3 episodes left. I really hope that they round out the 3 episodes. Well, but it looks like they will. It's going in a good direction so far. But I really liked this episode. Just we're seeing like the consequences of everything that happened. No Storm in this episode, so who knows what she's doing.
Unfortunately, my favorite X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Man. X-woman.
She's probably gonna pop up in the next episode at some point too to help.
My favorite mutant. That's the best way to word that.
Yeah, there you go. I was listening to a podcast about X-Men the other day. And when she got her powers back and like her hair was long and she had a different suit and all that stuff, they were talking about like how they hate when they do that. I also hate when they do that to superheroes, like where they just materialize a new suit out of nowhere and a new hairstyle when they're in their like superhero. I'm like, why is this happening? I also am not a big fan of that. It's funny. Right.
Like the suit is part of the powers or something.
Yeah.
I want to see who designed this suit.
Right.
What made you pick this one?
Exactly. But yeah, X-Men 97 and nothing but what else happened in this episode? I feel like I watched too many things and I'm forgetting a little bit about what happened. But yeah, Rogue straight up killed what's his face, but except he came back as a Sentinel.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Building. Yeah, she's really going down a dark path here. It's interesting. I wonder who else is gonna die.
Oh, the son, is it Cable?
Yeah, Cable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they finally like had the realization of like, okay, this is our son that we sent to the future, but he came back. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, as the audience we knew, but the characters didn't know. But now they finally put 2 and 2 together. Yeah.
Well, yep, they did. Except he was like, "You're not my mother." It's crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of tough.
But I'm like, technically she is though. I don't know. Same DNA. It's fine. What else happened? I don't know. A lot of things happened in this episode, but it was a solid 9. This episode was really good.
Yeah, they still got their foot on the gas here.
They do.
Hopefully we don't get no filler episode coming up where they're playing some video games in an arcade or something like
that.
They
can't at this point. They can't at this point. They're in the end. They didn't even
keep on accelerating.
That episode didn't need to be in there at all. It was so stupid. Yeah. But whatever. I really didn't like that episode. But yes, let's keep it up, X-Men. It was great. I'm looking forward to seeing how they react to Professor Xavier coming back and being alive this whole time. I feel like a lot of people are going to be mad at him because he probably maybe could have prevented the death of Gambit or something if he were around, but who knows? People are going to be upset for sure.
I feel like we might need a full episode just to explain, like, all right, what actually happened? Because so many people are lost.
Right. It was so it wasn't just us, because a lot of people were like, why? It was kind of random how like he was just alive, but like no indication that he was alive at all. So I'm like, maybe I'm missing something, but no, like everyone was confused by this. So I don't know.
We might need a flashback, something.
Right. They definitely need to explain it. But like, people make it like the sequence of events are just moving really fast in this show anyway. But like I understand why, because the type of show it is. But it's been going good, and like the more the season is good, the more I get kind of wary about like the rest of the show, since they fired the showrunner and they still haven't really explained why they fired him. It's kind of crazy, right?
It is. I want to see what's in store, because I'm sure he had like a vision laid out of what it's going to look like. So did he communicate that to everyone else, and they kind of are going to pick it up from there, or is it going to start to go in a different direction?
I wonder why they fired him.
Yeah, it might be too many chefs in the kitchen on this one.
But like, it's just so crazy. Yeah,
that is pretty random.
It is random, and the fact that they haven't said it, like I don't like the fact that they haven't said why is also kind of crazy. Because usually you would hear why by now, but
right. I'm just being nosy.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the last 3 episodes. It's gonna be great. All right, Windbreakers episode 4. Another good episode of anime. I really like this show. I am vibing.
Yeah, Windbreaker is good.
Yeah, Windbreaker is great.
It's a good balance of like they got their storytelling, but then they have some silly stuff going on, so there's some humor in it.
Yeah.
The story, I mean, it's progressing. We're only 4 episodes in, but you can see the story building.
The story's building.
My guy's used to being a loner, but now he has.
Now he has a team.
I don't even know if they can call them friends yet, but like-minded individuals.
He has a group there. We're about to go into a tournament arc already. 4 episodes, 5 episodes in. It's kind of
classic.
Fast. Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like it's kind of quick. But that's cool. I mean, something has to happen, right? So
yeah, they'll probably use this to introduce. I mean, of course, they're going to be using this to introduce a bunch of new characters this way.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I don't like tournament arcs usually, but I really like the show, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I hope though that this tournament arc, I mean, I feel like each fight is going to drag out for a whole episode, so I'm bracing myself for that.
I think we're going to average 1 fight per episode.
Yeah, for sure. But there's only
so far all the fights have been pretty quick.
Yeah, but these are like one-on-one fights. I feel like it's definitely going to drag out because they have to use this now to showcase people's abilities. You know what I mean? So, but there's only like 5 fights lined up, so I feel like whatever, 5 episodes of fighting. I guess I'll
might take us right to the end of the season.
How many episodes? Do we know how many episodes are going to be in this season?
I think it's going to be 12.
Oh God, I hate shorter animes. Wait, let me see. Windbreakers season 1.
Oh, it looks like 13.
13. Is anime moving towards a shorter season plot? Have you noticed that with like more animes recently? Or like so. Traditionally you'll get like 25 to 30 episodes in a season, but I feel like a lot of animes now we're starting to get 12, 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Anime arcs.
If it's preventing the overwork of the animators, I don't mind it too much.
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah.
And keeping those fillers away. I mean, sometimes the fillers are cool, but let's keep them fillers. We don't need a beach episode for every single show.
I like fillers. It just depends. I like one filler episode after like a long arc of like heavy
filler
story
arcs
and action.
Is when it gets crazy.
Well, yeah, a filler arc is completely unnecessary, and that like we could give some time back to the animators by not doing that. Exactly. By not having them animate a filler arc. Like that's crazy. We could just
I'm looking at you, One Piece.
Well, One Piece has no choice to have filler arcs because there's so long. Like, but it could be shorter if they didn't do that.
For sure, yeah. That's why JoJo's isn't that long, because there's no filler.
James just loves JoJo's. Anytime you just throw a JoJo's reference in there.
Anytime I could talk about it.
JoJo's is still on my watch list. I'll get to it once I make my way down my anime backlog. I've decided that there's a lot of things in my backlog, but I've decided that I'm not going to watch My Hero Academia. I've decided I don't like that show anymore.
That's fair.
It's just
gave it a fair chance.
It's just a superhero burnout that I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I'm really not interested in seeing that genre in anime. So like, I don't think I'm gonna like keep watching that show. I'm good.
Yeah, the manga's kind of stalling out. Like I don't want to give away too much of what's going on, but yeah, it's there's been some questionable choices about what's going on in the manga.
Oh, really?
I'm still reading it, of course. I still want to see how it ends, but I am not rocking with how things are panning out.
Look at that. So I'm sold even more now on the fact I stand even more by my decision of not watching it. So
Yeah, it was in my top 5 at one time. Like when it started, I was like, man, I love
When
this
it
show.
started, it was good. But yeah, I just now that I fell
Yeah, I
behind,
was
I'm
I
like,
was gonna put it in my tattoo sleeve and everything. I was like, man, what character do I want to get? But then I couldn't decide. So, but
oh,
now that I
okay.
see the direction it's going, it's probably for the best.
So is it a lesson to like not get an anime tattoo until the anime's finished?
Nah, if you like a character design, go ahead and get it. That solo leveling statue, I think
Yeah.
I read probably like 10 chapters. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting this guy tattooed.
Okay. Okay.
I almost spoiled it for myself because I wanted to make sure he wasn't like super weird or anything like that.
But
Then I'd
that's
be
what I'm
tattooing
saying.
something
Like
crazy on myself.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta like
Yeah.
really like understand
I
where
think,
the
yeah, you
character
gotta definitely,
development's going.
yeah, you gotta know a little bit more about the character. So like
Yeah.
some people, episode 1 might have been like, oh, Hisoka's so cool. Let me get a Hisoka tattoo. And then later on find out, all right, maybe not. But I mean, there's still people that, defend them with their whole chest. So
Yeah. Yeah. Are your tattoos in color, James, or are they all black and white?
all black and white. Well, I have a couple color ones, but not on my leg sleeve.
Okay. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Why did I ask you that question? Oh, no, I was just saying I think I found a good color anime tattoo artist on Instagram. So I was thinking about
Nice.
that when I
Send
find
that to
it
me. I might gotta get another one, another
when I
sleeve.
she's based in Atlanta. When I finally
Oh,
decide what
Atlanta.
I
Oh,
want.
that's hop, skip, and a step away.
Yeah. Anywhere is a hop, skip, and a step away for you, James. Because you just be up and out. Doesn't matter where it is.
Oh man, I've been in the house for so long.
Oh,
I don't know the
well,
last time I left the
what
house.
is so long? You've been in the house for a couple months.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, I haven't traveled since MegaCon.
Which was in February. But before that, you were in Japan this year. I mean, it wasn't this year; it was last year. But you were in
That was
Japan,
6 months ago.
and you were in where'd you go? You went to Ghana, right?
Yeah, that was 4 months ago.
Okay,
5 at
okay.
this point, really.
Anyway, so James has been out and about. Um, we'll see where he's going next. Anyway, so I saw there's a rumor going around that a Kingdom Hearts adaptation is in the works at Disney.
Adaptation how?
So we're in live action remake adaptation podcast, guys.
Live action
Adaptation,
Kingdom Hearts.
yeah, well, not live action, like live action / remake / adaptation corner. So it could be any one of those things. So I think they're trying to adapt it into a TV show or a movie. It's unclear. Again, this is just a rumor, guys, but this has been floating around several different sources this week. So I don't know if anyone asked for this. I certainly didn't. I asked for Kingdom Hearts 4. Where's my update on
Just give me the game.
Where's my update on that? I don't need. See, this is turning into the anything but again. Anything but Kingdom Hearts. Anything but Kingdom Hearts 4. Here you guys. Here you go. A show, a movie, anything but the game.
Yeah.
No.
Have this trading card game.
And yes, so they're going into beta. They're going into beta for another Kingdom Hearts mobile game. So we're in the anything but era. Anything but Kingdom Hearts 4.
Who's in charge of this thing?
Here's an adaptation that nobody wants. Here's a phone game that nobody wants. Anything but game. I don't know. Do you want this, James? Do you want this adaptation that Disney is reportedly doing?
A show?
A show. It's unclear if it's a show or a movie.
I think a show I'd be open to. Like I'd check it out.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's top of the list of things that I want out of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, however.
Yeah. It depends on, I guess, how they. I guess it depends on how it's executed. Like maybe I'll watch it just because I do love Kingdom Hearts, but just don't ruin it by trying to turn it into a show. I guess
You're gonna sully the Kingdom Hearts name.
Yeah, because it's just like I don't know. I guess we'll see. Again, it's a rumor, so like who knows? But it's
Unconfirmed, yeah.
It's come from reliable sources, so it probably is happening. Knowing them,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe I'll read because like Kingdom Hearts is a manga too, and I was like, why do we have a Kingdom Hearts manga? Yeah, they do. They've had it for a while, and I'm like, what is? So I feel like whatever adaptation they do is probably gonna follow like closely along with like whatever format the manga was in terms of storytelling. Gotcha. So maybe I'll go read that for research. Even though
will that be canon? Do I have to now read the manga as well as play the trading card game from PSP to know what's going on?
Oh, actually, never mind. I'm not reading this manga. I forgot that the art style is throwing me off completely.
Oh, it looks weird.
Yeah, it does. That it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is giving like real kid vibes, this manga. So I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't keep that.
Yeah. I don't know. If they made an adaptation, I would like to see it focus more. I mean, I know it's impossible to like not have the Disney worlds in here, but like I kind of want to see something focus more on the original characters from the game instead of them traversing to all the
Yeah.
Disney
Sora, Riku,
realms.
and Kyrie.
Yeah. That's what I would like to see. Somebody should do that. But they're probably not.
Probably really not.
Probably not. And maybe even like throw the it's definitely gonna be the Disney worlds because Disney's doing it. So there's definitely gonna be Disney characters in there.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. Whatever. So I guess we'll follow along with that as news of that develops or not develops. We'll see. But yeah.
And we'll also follow along with this TikTok ban that has been signed into law.
Yes. So I said this before when this news first came out that there was a 50-50 chance of TikTok either going or staying, according to analysts. I feel like now it's more like 70% chance that it goes away, especially since the owner of TikTok said that they would rather it be banned in the US than sell it. So basically, the law was signed. So TikTok has to basically sell to a US company, or it's going to be banned. But the owner of TikTok said that they would rather it be banned in the US than them sell it. So, which
standing on business.
Yeah. Which also brings to light that the US is not, the world doesn't revolve around the US. So that right there. So there's a very good chance that like we might be without TikTok very soon. I'm just gonna start posting our clips on YouTube Shorts. I feel like that's gonna be the next thing.
Yeah.
The people of TikTok need somewhere to go after it's over. So we'll see.
Yeah, TikTok is actually banned in a couple places already, due to privacy concerns. So India is one of them. And it looks like Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, they also have partial bans on the app. And it can't, so the app just can't be downloaded on government-owned devices in or allowed in certain ministries when it comes to those countries for the partial ban. So maybe we get a situation where there's a partial ban of no government official devices are able to download this thing, but
maybe. But I feel like they haven't.
Exactly
I feel like they haven't said that though. Let's see. I mean, it sounds like a total ban when I'm reading this. Maybe I'm not reading it right though. But like for the US, I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure that it's all or nothing probably in the US.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a successful following on TikTok, I would just focus my efforts right now on migrating your fan base over to YouTube Shorts or back to Reels. You just have to get ahead of it now. Start thinking about what will happen.
What does the future look like for your content?
Yeah, just be smart and start moving over now.
Yeah.
And instead of scrambling,
I would say
it's already banned.
If countries wanted to be petty, like what's stopping them from banning US apps? Because then they'll just go ban for ban, and then it's gonna get crazy out there.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I don't know. It's crazy though, because like this is the first time that we've ever like seen this, like the possible ban of a social media app. That's crazy. I feel like Gen Z is gonna not Gen Z. Is it X? No. Gen Z, Gen Z. I always get it confused. I feel like Gen Z is gonna rise up and revolt. It's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah. TikTok is interesting to watch. I'll be up there wasting so much time sometimes.
I don't really go on
but
TikTok.
Sometimes there is informative stuff, but most of the time I'm looking at nonsense.
I don't really go on TikTok to scroll. I only go on there to post our stuff because I know how like addicting it can be and like brain melty. But there have been times when I've like been sucked into just like scrolling on there. Like I spent like very easy. It's very easy for like an hour to go by and you're just like, oh, let me put my phone down. For sure. Yeah. But there was at one point in time where like I was reading an article and like people were going to TikTok more for their information than they were going to Google. And I feel like that's problematic. That's problematic, guys.
But now we got AI. So people are going to Bing, Barb, and even Snapchat AI. So I coach high schoolers, and they were telling me they use Snapchat AI sometimes to get answers to things. And so I used it to look into something up, and I was like, oh snap, this actually works pretty decently.
I didn't even realize people still use Snapchat.
Oh, high schoolers love Snapchat.
Oh, do they? Wow, that's crazy. I haven't had Snapchat on my phone in years. Facebook also has some kind of AI built into it. Facebook and Instagram? I've never used
Actually,
it,
yeah,
but
I
it's
got a
favorite.
notification from that today on Instagram. I forgot what it was called. Let me see if it's still up there. But it was
It's
like a
called-
DM. It said, "Hey, I'm your Meta
Yeah, it's
AI
Meta
assistant or something like
AI.
that."
You can ask Meta AI anything. So I guess you can AI is everywhere now. I
True.
have Gemini. So Bard is Gemini now. So Gemini has like a texting AI now on my phone. So I got a text message from Gemini and I was like, I can help you write text messages or come up with conversation. Like AI has infiltrated overnight everything all at once, it feels like. So that's weird. I try not to use AI unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, I look things up real quick, or sometimes if I'm coding, it'll help me, finish out a sentence or write a more efficient line of code.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I use it as a tool. Some people use it as a crutch.
Yeah. All that to say, we're in a very interesting time right now of AI and social media bans and like all these things. So I guess we'll see what happens. We'll follow along with this as we go, but I think I'm just gonna post our content on YouTube Shorts for right now. See if we get better growth on there. We'll see. So follow the TikTok madness as it unfolds. I wonder if people will still try to use TikTok though with like VPNs and stuff like that. What do you think?
I'm sure they will, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, anything else before we wrap up, James? Anything else going on?
Nah, looking forward to this weekend's Villain Ball.
Looking forward to it. TBD about our podcast next week, because again, like I know we want to record from Plus Ultra Entertainment Studios, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that logically. I'm gonna have to bring a lot of equipment down there with me, and I don't think I'm getting on the bus, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that realistically. But I'm gonna plan it out in my head and see. So TBD on that. But yes, we will have updates from that either way, whether it's next week or some other day. But we'll see. Just depending. I don't know. Maybe we just can't.
And check out our social medias for our fits.
Yes. Check out
and Shannon's dance moves.
Check out our TikTok, which James is going to be in charge of for that. Since I
don't be posting up there. I just be watching.
James knows how to make.
I don't even know what I be watching up there.
James knows how to make TikToks though and reels. So James is going to be in charge of our social media next weekend. So I have declared. So look out for us on our socials, either on TikTok or on Instagram. While TikTok is still around. But yes, you can also like us on Facebook. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see all the visuals when we show stuff on the pod. Or you can subscribe to us on your podcast listening app of choice. Send us an email if you're a creator of color in the nerd space. It'll be, I should have made business cards when we came back from MegaCon because we could have been handing them out at the Villains Ball, but I haven't done it.
Oh yeah,
I forgot.
There's still time. You got time.
We have 5 days. I don't think I can print business cards that quickly. I'll try.
Yeah, you just gotta use like Vistaprint or something.
Oh, true. Okay. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. So follow us on all our platforms. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.